My parents burn me once a year. Today I found out the horrifying reason why. Every year on my birthday, my parents held me down and pressed a hot iron to my spine. The first burn happened when I turned 1. I don't remember it, but I've seen the photos. My dad pinning my arms, my mom heating the brand over the stove, a small circular scar at the base of my neck. By the time I turned 5, I had 5 brands running down my spine like buttons. I screamed every single time, begged them to stop, but they never explained why. My mom would just cry and whisper, "I'm so sorry, baby. We have to. We have to." The school never found out. The burns were always hidden under my shirt. My parents pulled me out of swimming lessons, canceled sleepovers, made sure no one ever saw my back. I thought they were monsters. I was wrong. Last night was my 18th birthday. 18 brands. One for every year I've been alive. But this time, something was different. My parents didn't prepare the iron. Instead, they sat me down at the kitchen table with a box I'd never seen before. Brown leather, brass lock. It smelled like smoke and something older, something rotten. "It's time you knew," my dad said. His hands were trembling. Before midnight, my mom couldn't even look at me. Inside the box was a stack of photographs, black and white, yellow with age. The first one showed a baby with a single burn mark on its neck. It was dated 1892. I flipped to the next. A toddler with 2 marks, 1893. Then a child with 5 marks, 1896. A teenager with 12, 1903. Different clothes, different decades, but every single photo showed the same face. My face. "I don't understand," I whispered. My dad pulled out a death certificate from the bottom of the box. The name on it was mine. The date of death was March 15th, 1909. Cause of death, immolation. "You burned alive," my mom said, her voice breaking, "in a church fire. You were 18 years old, and 3 days later, a baby was born to a family 2 towns over. A baby with your exact face and a birthmark shaped like a flame on the back of its neck." I touched the scar at the base of my spine. The first one, the one I'd always had. "Every 18 years you come back," my dad continued. "Same face, same soul. You find a family, you're born to them, and on your 18th birthday," he couldn't finish. "What happens on my 18th birthday?" Neither of them answered. I grabbed my dad's arm. "What happens?" My mom finally looked at me. Her eyes were red and swollen. "You burn again, no matter where you are, no matter what you do. At midnight on your 18th birthday, you catch fire and burn alive. Every single time. For over 100 years. The clock on the wall read 11:47 p.m. The brands are the only thing that's ever slowed it down," my dad said quickly. "Fire on fire. We mark you every year to convince whatever's inside you that you've already burned, that you've paid the price. It's the only thing that's kept you alive past 18. But it's not enough anymore," my mom whispered. "You're too old now. 18 marks aren't enough to fool it." I looked down at my hands. They were shaking. No, not shaking. Smoking. Thin wisps of gray curled from my fingertips like candle wicks. "There's one more thing in the box," my dad said. He reached past the photos and pulled out a rusted metal journal. The cover was burned at the edges. "We found this in the church, the one you died in. It was hidden under the altar." I opened it. The handwriting inside was mine. I recognized it immediately. Same loops, same slant, same way I crossed my T's. The first entry was dated March 10th, 1909, 5 days before I burned. "I know what I am now. I know why the fire keeps calling me back. I know what lives inside my chest, and I know what it wants. It's not trying to kill me. It's trying to get out." The clock struck 11:51. My arms were glowing now, orange light pulsing under my skin like embers. "Keep reading," my dad begged. "The answer is in there. We've never been able to get past page 7. The heat was too intense, but you can. You have to." I flipped forward. The pages were warped from heat damage. Sentences were missing. Words were melted away. But on page 12, circled in what looked like blood, were 3 words. "Don't let it." The rest of the sentence was burned away. I looked up at my parents. They were backing toward the door. My mom was crying again. "What did I find?" I asked. "What's inside me? What am I?" Before they could answer, every light in the house exploded. My skin split open, and something underneath started laughing. The last thing I saw before the flames took my vision was the final page of the journal. A page I hadn't reached yet. A page that was somehow untouched by fire. On it was a drawing of a creature crawling out of a burning body. Underneath it, in my own handwriting, were the words, "By the time you read this, it's already too late. I'm so sorry for what you're about to become. This was never a curse. It was an incubation." The clock struck midnight. I opened my mouth to scream. Something else screamed instead. The sound that came out of me wasn't human. It was the shriek of 1,000 fires igniting at once, the roar of forests burning.